Good afternoon, students. Welcome back once again to the mathematics class. In today's lecture, we are going to study a solution of differential equations, right? In yesterday's class, we have studied what is differential equation, that is the definition of differential equation, and order and degree of a differential equation we have studied so far, right? So now, solution of differential equation. How to find a solution of differential equation? Again, there are two methods to find a solution of a differential equation. First one is a general solution and second one is a complete solution. So we'll see one by one, right? So our heading is today's topic is solution of differential equation. Solution of differential equations, right? So here first, basically, what is solution we will see. What is solution, right? Let's see its definition first. Solution. A solution of a differential equation. A solution of differential equation is any function. Is any function, that is y equals to f of x, in general any function, which when put in the equation changes it into an identity. Changes it into an identity. Into an identity is nothing but our what? Solution, right? Next, general solution. Next definition. Second one is general solution. General solution. The solution of a differential equation the solution of differential equation which contain as many arbitrary constant, which contains as many arbitrary constants as the order of differential equation. Differential equation is said to be general solution. Is said to be general solution. Right? Here, general solution means the solution of a differential equation which contains as many as arbitrary constants as the order of differential equation. For example, if it is second order differential equation is there, then it which has two arbitrary constant. Here arbitrary constant means it may take any value. We can say arbitrary. In general, it may be any value. So for example, if we take in general n value, we can say if we substitute n value 1, you will get 1. If you substitute 2, you will get 2. If you substitute n value 10, you will get value is 10. So similarly here, arbitrary constants also. In general, we can take arbitrary here a, b, c like this. So when we substitute those values, values of that arbitrary constant, either it may be 2, 10, 20, it may be anything. So it is arbitrary constant. How many arbitrary constant which includes in a differential equation with respect to that order of that differential equation? If it is first order, then single arbitrary constant involves. If it is second order, two arbitrary constant. If it's third order, three arbitrary constant. If it is four arbitrary constant. If it is 10th derivative, 10th order differential equation, then it has 10 arbitrary constant. So your general solution means basically which includes arbitrary constant with respect to the order of differential equation. That is general solution. Next we come across particular solution. Next second one is particular solution. Particular solution, right? So the particular solution, the name itself indicates. Let's see what the definition. Let's see first. Later on we will discuss about it also. So the particular solution of a differential equation the particular solution of differential equation is that which is obtained from the general solution, by giving particular values to arbitrary constants. See what it says here. Particular means in general, what we have in general solution, we have an arbitrary constant in the particular differential equation. See, we have two definitions now, general solution as well as particular solution. It is nothing but our solution of differential equation. There are two types of a solutions. First solution is general solution, already know, which consists arbitrary constant with respect to the order of differential equation, is nothing but our general solutions. Similarly, when we come across particular solution, we will get a value to that arbitrary constant. Already in general solution we have arbitrary constant, we don't know the values, either it is 2, 3, 10, 20, whatever it may be, but we don't know the values in general solution. It is in the form of arbitrary constant only. So in particular solution we get particular values to that arbitrary constant. It is 2 means we can say the arbitrary constant a equals to 2. We can say particularly we can substitute the values in that arbitrary constant. It's nothing but our particular solution. That the definition itself indicates the particular solution of a differential equation is that which is obtained from general solution by giving particular value to the arbitrary constants, right? By seeing example, we can understand very easily here. See, for example, let's see, if I have a general solution of d2y upon dx square plus y equals to 0 is the general solution of d2y upon dx square plus y equals to 0 is y equals to c1 cos x plus c2 sin x, where c1 and c2 are arbitrary constants. It is example of general solution. Here we can say it is our differential equation, right? Its solution is this function y equals to c1 cos x plus c2 sin x is solution of this differential equation. Usually in our basic equations we will see the solution means if we substitute some values of x and y we will get the direct solution. For example, if we take a quadratic equation where we can find the roots of a different quadratic equations, that is values of x, right? If we substitute the value of x, then equation will be satisfied. But in a differential equation we get a function here, this kind of a function y equals to, already we said in the first definition, that is solution definition, a solution of differential equation is any function of y equals to f of x, we said. Similarly here y equals to f of x is nothing but here f of x is c1 cos x plus c2 sin x is a function. When we put in this equation, it changes into an identity, we said in earlier definition only, right? That is y equals to c1 cos x plus c2 sin x is nothing but our solution function. When we substitute this function into this general solution, then we will get a differential equation in terms of an identity. It satisfies the differential equation. Let's see. Here C1 and C2 are what? These two are arbitrary constants, right? So if particularly if we solve this equation, what we get? Y equals to C1 cos x plus C2 sin x. Similarly, for particular solution, example for particular solution, let's see. The particular solution d2y dx square plus y equals to 0 is y equals to cos x. Y equals to cos x. Here C1 and C2 values we know. Here C1 equals to 1, C2 equals to 0. C1 equals to 1 and C2 equals to 0. When we substitute C1 equals to 1 and C2 equals to 0, what we get? We satisfy this particular solution of differential equation, that is d2y upon dx square plus y equals to 0, right? So simply if we differentiate and substitute in that equation, let's see what we get. In the first equation, what we have, see, the solution of this is y equals to c1 cos x plus c2 sin x is there, right? For general solution, first one. If we differentiate, it is what it becomes, it is dy by dx, which is equals to dy by dx, which is equals to c1, it is a constant as it is. C1 differentiation of cos x is minus sin x plus C2 as it is differentiation of sin x is cos x, right? Again differentiate d2y upon dx square, right? Second derivative, we have differential equation second. So C1 as it is again here, differentiation of sin x is cos x minus C1 cos x. Again differentiation of cos x is minus sin x, means minus C2 sin x. Now substitute in that equation, what we get, let's see. It is d2y upon dx square plus y equals to 0. Means d2 means if you take minus common here, what you get here? If you take minus common means c1 cos x plus c2 sin x, right? So now substitute d2y by dx square value is minus c1 cos x plus c2 sin x plus of y value is this c1 cos x plus c2 sin x here plus minus c1 cos x plus c2 sin x get cancelled. So which is equals to what? Which is equals to 0 only. So which satisfies our general solution, right? Similarly, if I substitute c1 equals to 1 and C2 equals to 0 when y equals to cos x. For particular solution, let's see. For particular solution, we have y equals to cos x, right? Y equals to cos x is there, and dy by dx is minus sin x. Next, d2y upon dx square means minus as it is sin x, differentiation is cos x. Now substitute in that equation. Similarly here also, d2y upon dx square plus y equals to 0. Similarly here, d2y upon dx square is minus cos x plus y means cos x, which is equals to 0. So here what we are taking here, the value of c1 is 1. Usually the value of y is what? Y equals to c1 cos x plus c2 sin x is there, but we are taking c1 equals to 1, c2 equals to 0. So this term becomes 0 totally. Only c1 is 1 means 1 into cos x is cos x. So y cos x, which is also satisfying our differential equation d square y upon dx square plus y equals to 0. So here value of arbitrary constant c1 is 1, c2 is what? 0, right? So we'll see some more examples, then we can understand the concept easily. What is general solution and what is particular solution, right? First we will see the solutions which satisfies our equation. Let's see first example. Verify that y equals to 3 cos log x plus 4 sin log x is a solution of differential equation x square d2y upon dx square plus x dy by dx plus y equals to 0, right? So it has been given. Verify the given function y is solution of this differential equation, they are saying, right? So now we have to check whether it is solution of this differential equation or not. The given function, that is y equals to f of x, is nothing but here 3 cos log x plus 4 sin log x. Let us consider solution. Now we have y equals to 3 cos log x plus 4 sin log x. Now differentiate, take it as equation 1. Now differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x, right? So dy by dx, which is equals to differentiation 3 constant as it is. Differentiation of cos log x means minus sin log x, that is minus here. Cos means sin log x, again differentiate, that is chain rule. Again differentiate log x means what we get here, 1 by x, right? Already you know differentiation well. So I can write directly, it is minus 3 sin log x into 1 by x plus here also 4 as it is. Differentiation of sin x is cos x, cos log x. Again differentiate log x is 1 by x, right? So which implies, now take x from the both the terms to the LHS, it becomes x dy by dx, which is equals to minus 3 sin log x plus 4 cos log x, right? Now take it as equation 2, x dy by dx. Now again differentiate with respect to x. Again differentiate with respect to x, that is equation 2, right? So here x and dy by dx u into v form, that is product formula we apply here. First function as it is, differentiation of second function with respect to x, that is d2y upon dx square, plus second function as it is, differentiation of first function is 1x means, so which is equals to minus 3 as it is, differentiation of sin log x is cos log x, again differentiation of log x is 1 by x. Here cos log x is there, differentiation of cos x is minus sin, it means plus into minus, minus 4 sin log x into differentiation of log x is again 1 by x. Now again take here x to the LHS, what it becomes, if we take LHS then we get x square, already x is there here, x square d2y upon dx square plus x dy by dx, which is equals to minus 3 times, or if we take minus common also here, or in the next step you can take minus 3 cos log x minus 4 sin log x, it is right. So now by taking minus common, what we get, let's see here in the LHS, x square d2y upon dx square plus x equals to dy by dx. By taking minus common we get inside 3 cos log x plus of 4 sin log x. So we can write it x square d2y upon dx square plus x dy by dx minus, here this whole term which is equals to what, is equals to y, from equation 1 we can say, right? So x square d2y upon dx square plus x dy by dx minus y, take on LHS, it becomes plus y equals to 0, is nothing but our required solution, which is required verification. So hence y, that is equation 1, is solution of this differential equation which satisfies our equation, right? Similarly, one more example we can see here. Example 2, this second example, verify that the function y equals to e to the power of minus 3x is a solution of the differential equation d2y upon dx square plus dy by dx minus 6y equals to 0. Already it is there in NCERT also, and so many examples are there in NCERT you can solve if once you understand this concept. So the given solution part here, given y equals to e to the power of minus 3x, take it as equation 1. Now differentiate with respect to x, what we get here, dy by dx, which is equals to minus 3 e to the power of minus 3x, right? Already you know well, a differentiation of e to the power of x is e to the power of x only. The constant term is there, coefficient, that is nothing but minus 3, which come to the base, that is minus 3 to the power of minus 3x. Take it as equation 2. and d2y upon dx square. Next, third one, d2y upon dx square. Again, minus 3 comes to the denominator, it becomes minus minus plus 3 3 is 9 e to the power of minus 3x. Take it as equation 3. Now we have d2y upon dx square plus dy by dx minus 6y equals to, which is nothing but just to substitute the values, which is equals to 0. It has been given. We will check this one, right, whether it is 0 or not. We'll check, right. Now substitute the values. d2y upon dx square, already we have the value. Yes, first value is d2y upon dx square is 9 e to the power of minus 3x plus dy by dx value is minus 3 e to the power of minus 3x. Finally, minus 6 as it is, y value we know well, e to the power of minus 3x. E to the power of minus 3x. From 1, 2 and 3, right? We have substituted these values from equation 1, 2 and 3. Now simply here 9 e to the power of minus 3x, here minus 3 minus 6, it is minus 9 e to the power of minus 3x. Therefore plus minus get cancel, which implies which is equals to what? 0 only. So hence equation 1 is, solution of d2y upon dx square plus dy by dx minus 6y equals to 0. So similarly, these kind of examples we have in our NCERT also. So some 1 or 2 example I will give you as a homework, or you can solve by using NCERT also. So many examples are there in NCERT. So you can solve. So many practice problems are there available. If you want, I will give you one more example for homework. It is example 3. Show that the function y equals to e to the power of 3x a plus bx is the solution of the differential equation d2y upon dx square minus 6 dy by dx plus 9y equals to 0, right? It's a homework for you people. Solve yourself at home, and similarly you can solve so many other problems also. So this much is in this lecture. So in the next lecture we will see some more examples with respect to particular solution and as well as general solution. So till then, take care, stay at home, stay safe. Thank you.